Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you how we can create a UI in Python. This will allow us to see our FOV, our FPS, and what is currently toggled on and off while in game. So let's start off by making a new file. I'm going to name mine UI.py. I'm going to copy everything I have from FOV control, paste it here. Now we're going to be importing 4 new libraries. So we're going to be importing tkinter as tk. We're importing pywin types. We're going to import win32 API. We're going to import win32 con. Okay, so those are our 4 new imports. Now, I'm actually not going to write the whole function. I do recommend you actually download the UI script that I have under the video, but I'm just going to copy and paste the whole labels function as it is very large. It'd be very time consuming for me to write it. So basically, this makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This makes 5 global variables. And these global variables are actually the labels. So since these labels are global, it allows us to multi-thread the function itself so it runs side by side our actual Python script. And it also allows us to modify the labels while it's being multi-threaded. Okay. If you want to change where the label is located, this is the geometry. So it's going to be 14 pixels right and currently 16 pixels down. Now you can change it to anything you want. You can make it 100, anything. This would be font size. This makes the foreground white and the background black because we turn all of the background into transparency. That's basically it. So I'm going to start off by threading the labels. So we're going to do UI equals threading dot thread, and this should thread our actual UI equals labels. Target equals labels, and we're passing 0 arguments. UI dot start. Okay, so whenever we update the FPS, let's update it in the UI. So to do this, you just do FPS underscore label. So we're referencing the label, and now we're going to change the config. The new text is going to equal FPS. I'm gonna uppercase the F here so it just looks a bit nicer. Okay, so that should be all for there. Now whenever we toggle anything on and off, it's going to be if trigger bot. So if it's true, then trigger label dot config. Now we're going to make this green, and we're going to change the text. Text equals trigger bot active, and we're going to change the color to green. So else. So if it's false, then we're going to do the same thing, but it's going to be unactive and red. Now repeat this for the other toggles. So when we press Alt, it's going to be if aim assist and then aim, or I think it's assist label.config. Change the text to be aim assist unactive, assist unactive, aim assist active. So it's the same thing. Just gonna copy this. Oops. Copy this. Do the same thing for silent aim. Now this one is fairly easy. It's just gonna be FOV label dot config. Make the text equals making an F string. It's just gonna be FOV and then curly brackets. We're gonna put the current FOV, which would be activation range. Copy this. I'm going to paste it for the same thing for down arrow. Now you can remove printing it each time, doesn't really matter. I'm going to continue to print it. I'm just not gonna print the FPS. Okay. Now once that's done, make sure that you thread this below these variables, because when we thread this, we're going to be using activation range in this. Now I'm gonna run it. Seems to be running fine. So when I press on the up arrow, you can see my FOV is going up. When I press on down arrow, my FOV is going down. When I press Alt, aim assist turns on, tilde, trigger bot tills on, and P, silent aim turns on. I'm getting about 42 FPS, 47 FPS, which isn't much different from without the UI, so it should be fine for you. I'll see you in the next video where we will do our first optimization changes.